Okay, okay. Namaste everyone. My name is Moumita and welcome to today's very special discussion on the topic of Indo-Aryan Existentialism. Today's topic is special because Indo-Aryan Existentialism is a very unique and a very big subject and topic, and we are going to cover a very small portion of it, and we are going to talk about the contribution of Indo-Aryan Existentialism on education and society. So for discussing that, we have a very special guest amongst us today, Dr. Srikumar Mukherjee, who is a researcher, author, public speaker, co-founder of Indo-Aryan Existentialism and the founder of Indo-Aryan School of Human Resource Development. So let's welcome Sir on the show today.
I'm audible though?
Yeah, you are audible. Am I audible to you?
Yeah. Perfectly.
Okay. Okay, sir, welcome on board. Welcome to today's show. As you know, the topic for today is the contribution of Indo-Aryan existentialism on education and society. So I welcome you today. And I have given a small introduction about you. And we would also like to know from you also. Like, I have given a small introduction about you, so it will be good for our viewers if they know about you from you itself, you yourself.
I will speak about me.
Yeah, please.
Shall I speak about me? You are asking me to speak about me.
Just a small introduction about yourself.
Right. It's very difficult to say about myself in my words. From where to start? I am a school teacher. I'm a teacher, and basically, professionally I'm a teacher, and I'm teaching. I'm in the field of computer science. But apart from that, I have a passion to excavate the our Indian culture, the roots of Indian culture, and the root of other cultures also. And I'm doing. I'm working in this area for long years, and because since my growth of my my intellectual development, I would say, this kind of interest I had developed. So ultimately in 2001, after 2001, I registered myself for an academic research work in the field of Indo-Aryan culture. Then extraordinary things I discovered, I found, and which is very much relevant in modern days for the human existence. That was exceptionally marvelous. So I got interest on this field, and many things are coming. No points are missing regarding present world in which they have not contributed. So, and those are all of those thoughts are based on very scientific verifications, because they have discovered thousands years back out of long life experiences and life struggles, and all of those are very much based on scientific idea. And I believe if world thinks in this direction, they will get all kinds of solutions from this outcome of the culture as well as our research work, I would say.
Okay, great, sir. Great.
This I call Indo-Aryan existentialism. This I call Indo-Aryan existentialism. Though I focused on some of my work was very specific in some of our present thinkers. Those are the descendants of our religious ideas. But finally, I got this. This is the outcome of the result.
Sir, the moment I heard about Indo-Aryan existentialism, it instantly gave me an idea that it will be definitely an very interesting topic to know, because it is based on the history of the whole like Indo-Aryan culture or the system, which was like maybe it existed before the religions which we have. today. So the moment I heard about it, I thought that okay, we not only me, others should also know about this topic. So that's why I just want to know first, what is Indo-Aryan existentialism?
If you want to know about Indo-Aryan existentialism, there are three words. One is one is Aryan, another is existentialism, and another is Indo-Aryanism. There are three aspects of the whole two words. If we break it, one is in Aryanism, another is existentialism, another is Indo-Aryanism. So it will, if I want to discuss on this, it will take a long time. So we don't have so much time. I'm just giving you the background of the idea, and there is a historical background, I would say. And if you go back, you have to go to the beginning of the world civilization. In fact, this will take us to the beginning of the world civilization. The root of this is starts from there. So what happened, uh, if you take the middle part of this culture, it actually explored during the period of 10,000 years, 10,000 years back, just next after the ice age. Okay, after the end of last ice age, it ended by 12,000 years back, 12 to 10,000 years back. And one group of people migrated from the northern polar region. Many experiments had taken place, and biological, genetical, historical, as well as the linguistic, many things are there. But the result is there. Result says that, and analysis of our old epics like our Vedas and other old epics. The Greek epics, the I would say Iranians epics, all those things say the same thing, same story, that one group of people migrated from northern polar region to Central Asian region, crossing the Ural mountain of Russia, and they settled down in the middle Central Asian place, and they developed a quite good culture. Many evidences are now being found in the area of Russia, Central Asia, and all that. So I'm not going to talk in details of that. There is a story in Old Testament of Bible. It says that there was a big flood took place near around 7,000 years back. And same kind of references are also in Indian, Indian stories, Indian old stories. Same story is being expressed there. Even in China also, Japan also, same story. But names are different. So in that period, after that great flood, it is also called Noah's flood. In the time of Noah, Noah was a great thinker and seer in those days, and whom the Muslims and the Christians believe. And it is a great connection after excavating all the evidences we found. It has a great connection with Indian culture also. Okay, so after that great flood, the people gradually migrated from that place. One branch went to Europe, Germany, England, and all those European countries, in Russian continent, Russian area, Eastern Russia. One branch went to the Iran, Iraq, and one branch entered into Indian subcontinent. It is during that period, more than 6,000 years, 6,500 years back. Now they settled down in Saraswati River, near to the Saraswati River, around the Saraswati River. After that, they started to write down their long past experiences, and that is called in Vedas, in terms of Vedas. All the experiences they gathered for long years, they started to write down, because in that place was very much favorable for settle down for a long time. And from there, we are getting various ideas about their discoveries and all that, and about the social system, education system, family system, marriage system, and the purpose. If you bring it in few words, what was their purpose of life? What was their ideology? What was their motive? What was their inspiration of progress? Their inspiration of progress was live and let live. They found that if I want to live, because everybody loves himself, if I want to live, I have to make everyone live, because all are my existence is depending on others. This idea is called existentialism, and this idea was developed by some group of people. That culture is called Aryan culture, and that culture which developed in Indian subcontinent is called Indo-Aryan culture. Now I think I am clear, because this small history was required to explain these three words. What is existentialism? I want to live. My desire of my life is to exist, and for existence, I need everyone's support. That how to make this whole the ecosystem in favor of existence and growth. That is called existentialism, and that idea was developed by a cultural group. I won't say this is a racial form. This was a culture. That culture is called Aryanism altogether. That Aryanism what developed in India, in Indian subcontinent, that is called Indo-Aryanism. So Indo-Aryan existentialism. That's it.
Great. Now I think we all clear.
If you go deep into it, various branches are there, various ideas are there, and that gradually we can talk later on.
Great. So that means it is a huge topic. It can include various other subtopics under it, because it's quite interesting and it's quite vast as well. It's quite vast as well. So the thing is, see, sir, now I and the viewers have come to know, I have got a little idea about what is Indo-Aryan existentialism. So the thing is, how did you start, like how and when did you think that, okay, I should do a research on Indo-Aryan existentialism? Like, why did you choose this topic? And yes, how did you come to know about this topic?
About it, yes, that is very interesting. I was expecting this question you will ask me. While I got interested about the past history, our ancient culture. Then I saw that there are some world leaders. You may say religious, but I don't say in that. I won't love to use that religious word. Religious, the word is very controversial or very narrow kind of thing. Okay, so that word I don't want to use. I would say the world teachers. Okay, so in that series I found that some world teachers, like if I take Krishna also, Ram and Krishna also, though historically we could not prove it properly, but many evidences are coming out. I am taking them also in this fold. Ram, Krishna, Buddha, Jesus Christ, Hazrat Muhammad, Sri Chaitanya, Sri Ram Krishna, Sri Anukul Chandra, and many aligned thinkers. I found this is a series. Those are more or less talking about the same thing. They are talking about the human existence. They are talking about development of each and every person, every individual. They are talking about one God. They are talking about accepting the past prophets. They are talking about individuals' characters, development of individuals' characters. They are talking about family integration. They are talking about development of characters is the purpose of education. So all these things are almost same. Then I was interested to know that there must be some common root. Okay, there must be some common root. To find out the root, ultimately I found that yes, Aryanism is the common root from where all these branches of thoughts, not only these, all the other existing philosophical thoughts also came out from this common root that is called Aryanism, or finally in Indian context it is called Indo-Aryanism. This way I got the secret of, you know, the root of Indo-Aryanism or Aryanism.
Like doing a research on the same topic.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. So, sir, as today's topic is the contribution of Indo-Aryan existentialism on education and society. So, what do you think is the role of Indo-Aryan existentialism in education, in the present day education? How it can contribute?
Yes. Very interesting topic, very vast also. If I talk on the surface level, then gradually we will try to enter inside. Surface level purpose of, what is the purpose of education? The Indo-Aryan is, if we study, or if we try to understand the Indo-Aryan point of view of education, it simply says that the total extraction of the inner better potentials, how to take out the good inner potentials for self and environmental development. That is the purpose of education. Now, what are the techniques they discovered? What are the ways of techniques of the extraction or development or becoming of exploration of the inner good potentials, not the bad potentials? They found, or we see, that they very rightly discovered the root of knowledge, or root of integration, root of self-integration, or cause of self-esteem, cause of becoming, the tenacity or tendency of development comes from the higher attachment to the higher ideal. As much as one is getting attached to the higher purpose of life, if we present a higher purpose of life in terms of living format, even, see, I will come on that point. Then if that purpose we can impart in a person, all the good things will come out automatically. Now, how shall we impart that higher purpose of life? What is higher purpose? See, any idea does not stay without a personality, you know. If you talk about a good quality, there must be a quality person. Say, if you talk about love, so how can I explain to a person about love? But if I find my mother with me, I can easily understand what is love, what is compassion, right? So that always the qualities are manifested in a person. So if I want to present a higher purpose of life, we must have that higher ideal person in our life. So actually attachment truly makes or develops between a person. So if that ideal person is in my life, if I find a good ideal person in my life, and if I get inclined to him due to his higher personality or higher the qualities, automatically all those qualities will be imbibed within me, and to fulfill him, automatically I will discover my inner good potentials. This is the natural way of development. So in terms of, in material also, it is not only spiritual, material, spiritual, educational, in all the way, total potential will be developed. Now, that's why in those days, they made a system. Then after 12 years of age, all have to go to the guru or rishi. Those have that kind of, yes. But you told about nowadays, those are all old things. What would be now that those gurus are not there, or not, neither those systems are there, then what could be possible? What would be possible? Now, proper teacher trainings are there. Teachers should be appointed. Those teachers will be appointed who have that tenacity or even the tendency of making the people, that inner instinct is like that. Number one, training should be there according to that. Not teaching, but people should not come only for earning money. It is not only the source of earning money, getting money. It is purpose is to make the people for greater cause. Number three, if those Gurukul system is not there, but at the age of 12, we can attach a person with such personalities. That is called Diksha. Diksha is not the so-called religious activities. Diksha is that psychophysical exercise, that treatment that should learn, one person should learn from a person who knows about this, who has full control over his passions and who knows how to use the passions for the good cause. If I am in anger, I should use anger not to kill someone, but to protect others.
Correct.
If I have greed, I know the technique of greed, not to enjoy myself, but to extract or take good things from outside. If I don't have greed, I will not hunger for good thoughts. So using hunger, greed for getting good cause. If I am that passion of lust, sexual passion, that will not use for good, bad purpose, but to use for good progeny. If you then a marriage system comes. That is very big part and very essential part. How to get better instinctive good children, better instinctive children. That's a big science of social movement. We are facing problems due to the problems created by man. And why they are creating nuisance? Because their mind is not proper. Their system is not proper. How the system is coming? Not only by education, but that, by birth also. The genetic compatibility of the parents also. That is a big science. So education is connected to that all. If we don't get good quality student, how shall we teach them to do better? If you teach a group of people, some students are taking very nicely about your teachings. Some are not at all not taking. Some are doing something else. Why so? Even they are coming more or less from the same kind of family background, even though we find this. Why?
So I can relate to it on terms of Guru Dronacharya. If you take as an example of the teachings of Guru Dronacharya, the Kauravas and Pandavas both were the students of Guru Dronacharya. So it is somewhat, it is somewhat related to that also, because the Kauravas and the Pandavas both had the same Guru, but what they learned was completely different. Because maybe it was because of the parents.
And their family background was also same. They came from the same family.
True.
Their family environment was also same.
Right. Right. Only because of the fathers, maybe yes, because of the parents' teachings. Yeah. It is.
Not only teachings, but that genetical background. That is another part. If you talk on the Mahabharata story, this science also being applied there.
Right. So as we're talking about education, so do you think that Indo-Aryan existentialism should be added as a subject in the present day syllabuses in the schools?
Indo-Aryan existentialism, the philosophy, that this idea should be added definitely, but in the education system, what their idea about education should be applied first. As a subject, Indo-Aryan existentialism is one topic, but the education they say that should be added in the education system. There are a few more points I could not discuss. Today we are talking about this pandemic age. Now this issue is becoming more and more relevant, that we should be, India should be self-independent. They should not depend on others economically and industrially. The Indo-Aryan system, Indo-Aryan education policy has given this solution long days back. What they say, yes, since the beginning, we also have come across the present education system. Truly say, the system is not very much encouraging for studying, and it is not very interesting also. We are supposed to mug up the courses syllabus and only to appear exam and somehow to get good score. That was the only uh, final final point of education. But thing is, after passing out, do we feel that yes, I can do something by myself, I can earn something out of my knowledge, I can contribute to the society out of my knowledge? None of us can say. So Indo-Aryan education has given a full curriculum of making the students, uh, even in after the I mean school age, they can work independently and they can contribute to the development of industry. How? I'm in nutshell, I'm talking about it. It says that from the very beginning, all our education system should stand on the practical application based. Like, if we are going to teach we want to teach a boy mathematics, okay, just for example, I'm taking in class 3 perhaps, addition, division, or some few calculations, area, rectangle, diagonals. We need not to go to mathematics directly. Let us call them in a place to make some toys. Every children would love to play with toy. Now make the toy and the teacher will gradually tell him, this is the length, this is the area, this is the width, this is the depth, this is the circumference, this is all the mathematical expressions and calculations can be done by making a toy. Not only that, making the toy, during making of the toy, we can relate it with history, we can relate it with the geography, we can relate it with the science, we can relate to the economics according to the age. So if our education stands on such applications, automatically our industrial quality will be developed within ourselves. As per the age, we can add more such examples. Then we will take, after practically completing doing those, we can take them to the further theoretical classes. Then everything will be absolutely clear. We have having now bad relation with China, but why China is leading position in industry? They applied the same system of education since the beginning. That's why then after that, what will happen? Every home will be the place of industry. There will be no unemployment. There will be no economic downfall. There will be no economic crisis. There will be no competition, and no exploitation will also take place, because every man is doing some work. Every home is the small unit of big industry, and the innovation will gradually grow up. Every day I'm doing some work, and which is my work, automatically I will invest my everything to further development. Automatically the quality will be developed. If quality will be developed, demand in the world will come. So automatically people will purchase my product is leaving the other products. That's why China's economy has grown such a way. So this is the education policy of one of the aspects of the education policy of Indo-Aryanism, or this thought, this chronology of thought. Okay.
So the thing is, today's
session is, or discussion is very enlightening and very informative. So the last question, I would like to conclude the session for today with only one last question, which is, what positive changes can Indo-Aryan existentialism bring to the Indian society?
It is not Indian society, but a human society. The thing is, in one word, if you say,
okay, on a broader level.
If one word, I would say this is the science of human existence and human evolution.
Okay.
There are two aspects of human existence, or that is, one is its psychological aspect, another is biological aspect. Human, these are the two stands where the whole human existence is, is standing. That is psychological aspect, is mental aspect, thinking, possibility, intellectualism, thought process, and all. Another is biological process or genetical existence. So Indo-Aryanism or Aryanism or Indo-Aryan existentialism, all are complementary, more or less all the same. It has brought up the science on which, if applying that science, that psychological aspect of human existence may reach up to the extreme, and the biological evolution, genetical evolution, the biological potentials will be also come up at the extreme. And if both of the things are perfect, then whole human civilization, existence of the whole civilization will continue forever and ever.
Yes, sir. I hope people find it very useful, and I personally loved the session today. So thank you so much for joining me on today's discussion. I am very thankful to you, and
yes,
hope,
though I because of the shortage of time, the why psychological aspect, why biological aspect, how these are existing, how this could be implemented, this we have not talked today. I think somehow we have connected, we made some connections with these topics in details. Now it is because of the time we could not talk. Maybe next time, sometime.
Definitely. I hope people find it useful. Today we have captured a very small amount of this vast topic. So if time permits, and if we have another chance, we'll definitely talk about it on a broader level, that on the next session or discussion. I hope you join me again. So thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you very much. Thank you to you, especially Moumita. You are doing very great job, and thanks to all the viewers to whom I have tried my level best to convey my findings or thoughts to you, only due to Moumita. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. It's an honor talking to you today. I hope to connect with you again. Jai Hind. Thank you so much.
Sure, definitely. Thank you very much.